Studio. Y'all know the day Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. You don't know what you gonna get with this food. Hey, today is Tuesday. Woo! I did something today that I accomplished, and I'm proud of me. Yes. Woo! Yes, y'all. I'm so proud of me, y'all. Just don't understand. Pray for me, y'all. Because you got to get out your own way and you got to really start living out what it is that you are really wanting to do for real. And so, y'all, I am your life coach. I help you get out your own way. I meet and greet and meet you right where you are mentally and emotionally and help you grow and thrive to become a better version of yourself. I am so super duper crunk because I accomplished something today, y'all, that I struggle with often. I mean, you already know when you've just been working on something all your life and you really trying to overcome some things in your life and you really just can't get past the hump often. I don't know what type of music you listen to, but if I ain't listen to gospel, I listen to my old school, what I raised up on, because I enjoy listening to old school music. But Jay said, she's sitting over there at the table, y'all. Y'all, she's my motivation. So she got to be in the present moment of everything that I do. So listen, the good news is that the goal that I put in play for my very best self, I've accomplished it. I accomplished it. You know, I got several in the back office, but at the same time, this one means a lot to me. And I'm so glad that I overcame my mental capacity. You know, you hear that noise all the time, and it'll stop you from doing great things on your journey. Don't let that enemy stop you from doing great things on your journey. You got to shut the noise off in your ear, and you got to keep pushing, and you got to keep thriving to do whatever it is that God sets your mind to. And so I'm going to tell y'all something. I love God. I can't do anything without him. I really got out my own way in 2021 to help myself to overcome some stuff. And so y'all know today is Tuesday. So today is all about behavior. You just got to show up. You got to show up. You got to get out your own way. You got to share the real you. You got to be authentic. And I'm just that living witness to let you all know that this is diamond. This is what you get when you call and say, come on, you're going to get the authentic me, right? And the professional authentic me is in the go mode at all times. No joke. Ain't nothing. You know how they say you got them folks that's out there being ratchet. Ain't nothing ratchet about this thing right here. It just, I have to be on my A game at all times because I hear and I see when things aren't right. And I'm that child that used to call it out. You remember them kids get smacked in the mouth when they spoke up too much? Or mama would just pop you in the forehead and tell you better stop saying that stuff. Yeah, I'm that child. So I have to really be prayed up because when I see it, I speak on it. When I speak on it, it be good stuff. But I have to really remind myself that everything out here in this world is not my problem. I have to tell myself that because I'm all about helping people in their psychological needs, mentally and emotionally, really giving them the tools to help them survive the needs that sustain our life, that help people shift, to help people really get out their own way, to really help people really think through. And so I'm so grateful I didn't release on just this one lady the other day, because the things she said out of her mouth, and I heard it, but when I heard it, I just had to let it go in one ear and out the other, knowing that people say things to trigger you mentally and emotionally, to see if you're going to respond or react to their negativity. And you don't have to. You don't have to respond to people's other BS. You don't have to. And so this is why I learned that when you learn to get out your own way, take a leap of faith, and thrive to really shift and become a better version of yourself, you got to keep pushing. And y'all notice I just yawn, right? Every time I go live, the root of the evil, whoever it may be out there in this world, in this community, whoever, it comes at me and it makes me yawn when I go live. I ain't yarned all day long. So I rebuke the devil in the name of Jesus. Tell it to get back, because it be want me to get off social media so much or whatever. And I know what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm doing it from the kindness of my heart. So I pray that people can really see that we all need psychological needs in our mental capacity, and our safety needs, the love and the belonging needs that we need. Those are the social needs. And then our self-esteem needs. We need those things to build our self-esteem up each and every day of our lives. And then not only that, we also need the self-actualization, you know, to go to a higher level in our life. And that leads me to share those things with y'all, where y'all know I got to write it sometimes when I talk it. Feeling a sense of aliveness, feeling a deeper connection, and feeling the meaningful pursuit, where you're going with it. I'm sorry, did my sound. I'm sorry, y'all. Meaning for pursuit. I love music, so I'm sorry, y'all. The meaning for pursuit, aliveness, deeper connection, the meaning for pursuit, and then the growth of what you have overcame in your life. And so, see, when I coach this stuff, I go a little bit deeper into how you are going to, grow and manifest your dreams and goals. It's all about pulling off layers. And so I actually built that thing today. And I'm so proud of myself, y'all. I am so super duper proud of myself. If you don't if don't nobody pat you on your back, pat yourself on the back, because that was a challenge for myself. And it's a challenge just even when I was coaching the stuff in the household. It was a challenge for me to coach it even in here. And some of them got it, and some of them will never get it, because they don't want to clean up their act. They don't want to act right, and they don't want to do what's right for them. So when they don't want it, they just kind of run from it and flip out on you, and they go to their old selves, their old piles of bull, and their old junk that they are so accustomed to, and those layers never get pulled off. And so I'm telling y'all, there are, when you go to the top of that pyramid, the empowered pyramid, there are self-actualizations that we go through. And that's the characteristics of who you are on stage. And being that life coach that really likes seeing people, get out their comfort zone, grow, thrive, share their true self, their true being. The purpose of their whole life is to heal something. And they get out their own way and they start living it out. And I saw a post today, my brother Anthony put on there. He said, y'all, sober life feels so good. And when it feels good, it looks good. That's what it's about, y'all. So I'm just grateful to be able to just reflect and see people really, really applying good things to their life. That's all it's about, y'all. That's it. And so when you go through those, you know, 4 steps or 3 steps, or whatever steps you go through, or could be 5, um, you start releasing and growing up to become a big girl or a big boy and really step out on purpose and really live out your beautiful life. And so the self-actualizations, let me tell y'all this is the highest level of a need where individuals seek personal growth, self-improvement, and the realization of their potential. People, the characteristics of that are people at the stage are often creative, problem solving, and focus on personal growth and peak experiences. The example is pursuing a fulfilling career, engaging in artistic expressions, or contributing to the greater good. What is it that you want to do with your life? Where do you want to go with that? Why do you want to do this? What is stopping you from taking that leap of faith to go do it? And so I become your motivational coach, your encourager, your teammate, your friend, your whatever you call me, your mentor, to help you continue to grow and thrive and to become a better version of yourself. And that is what I do. My assignment, it's not easy, but it's worth it. And when you start seeing people get out their own way and really thrive, I'm gonna call you right back. I'm on live. Go look at your child on live. She over there jamming, y'all. Bye, boy. So so listen, I'm sorry, it was still on playing because I gotta have music to keep me moving. But this is the part where I become your mentor, your coach, whatever you consider me as, and I'm authentic and I'm real, and you should book me because I'm gonna get you from point A to point B. And I say that to say this: your C is the elevation of how far you want to go, how much you want to unlock. And when you are ready to take that leap of faith, then it's like I'm there to cheer you on. Don't forget to invite me because I'm coming. And so getting out your own way will help you thrive and really live it out. I want to share this right here with Maslow, that wrote this, Abraham Maslow, in 1943. It positioned you to learn the human motivation needs to be driven by a very big series of like life needs, life purpose needs. What are the life purpose needs that you feel like you lack? When I started mine was emotional support. I was lacking that stuff, still lack it sometimes. But because I have God in my circle, I'm telling y'all, I don't lack it. I look for it from other individuals that say they care, they love, they want to motivate, they want to be there, they want to inspire, they want to strengthen. But you can't always look for that in people. You got to look for that in higher power, in purpose. Not man, not woman, but higher power, purpose. And I'm grateful that I got out my own way and started doing a thing to really learn why I'm connected in spirit now. And so going on those trips, I learned that little skit. Well, it's not a skit, y'all. It's real. We wake up in the morning. And he taught us, good morning, Father. Good morning, Son. Good morning, Holy Spirit. And it was beautiful. That's a soul connection right there. Like you don't have to write that down to remember because it touched my soul. And see, that is the key stuff that I look for when I make those connections to grow as an individual, to really thrive and become a better version of myself, even when I'm in the spaces and places that I either invested in myself or I didn't invest in myself. And so when you get out your own way and start really shifting the good news is you're going to accomplish those goals as well. And you're going to live out the thing, y'all. It's so beautiful. It's beautiful. And so I encourage you sincerely to get out your own way. We got training win tonight. Today at 5:30. You'll be sad if you miss this tonight for us. What time it start? 9, I bet. 8 p.m. Good. Okay. And so I have a training tonight. All right, 8 p.m. Put that on my calendar. And so that's what it's about. And so ever since I took that leap of faith to really get out my own way and make that transformation, I did a thing, and I'm grateful and I'm thankful to be able to do a thing to really help the next person. All right, y'all, making life changes that reflect your new story. That is where I am on my journey, and making that life change to reflect the new story. It's a habit. It's a habit that's put in place. In order to solidify this new story in your brain, it needs to become habitual. Why? It got to come like a full connection, a full thought, a full process. And this requires you to be reminded all the time. Remind yourself of your new story on a regular basis. What is my new story? My new story is to live out my dreams and my goals. What are your dreams and goals? You don't have to tell me. You don't even have to put them in the chat. But you know your dreams and goals, and you know where you want to go with those things. And it's all about living it out and becoming a better version of yourself. And so when you do that, you just start really creating that. I call it dump it out map. You dump it out. Have your dump out days with your groups. Have your dump out days with your family. Have your dump out days, brain dump. You put all the ideas out on paper. You write them down. All the ideas for ways you can do this. And then you decide what methods you will use and when or how you will use them. So as I continue to grow and learn, it's all about getting out your own way and writing down those 3 to 5 affirmations each and every day that capture the most important aspects of your new story. The aspects of the beliefs and the identity of who you're becoming and not who you are today. So as you continue to grow, you got to go back and start reading what you wrote down. Write it so when you pick it up, somebody gave it to you. You got to read the affirmations to yourself every day. And then you got to continuously check on that affirmation internally every single day for 21 days straight. And as you continue to do it, just do it 21 days straight. Write it down, write it on a sheet of paper, write it on your mirror. When I first got started, I took the sticky notes like these right here, and I placed them all over the house, all over the car, all over the house. And it came from my book, The Proverbs 31 Woman. Even when he got in the car and drove it, he read that Proverbs 31 Woman quote. He did. Where that book at? Jason.
Hey guys. Yeah, I love my mama. She's tired.
I am. Where that book at, Jade? I did, y'all. I really did. And so when it's taking me a minute right now, but I'm reading the Raise a Secure Child, how to raise this, raising the secure child. Powerful book. I don't forget where I put my book, but I got the books and it's in this house somewhere. But it's the Proverbs 31 Woman. If you have not read that book, I recommend you to get it and start reading it. Especially those women that are becoming and or trying to achieve those life goals. Excuse me. This is it right here. It was by Donna. Becoming the Woman God Wants Me to Be, a 90-day guide, living the Proverbs 31 woman. It was a powerful book. I read it and it really got me in places and spaces where I needed to be. And you know what? I think this is the newer copy because I got 2 copies, I think. But I did. I took these little memory cards. A wife of noble character, who can find? She is worth far more than rubies. Her husband has full confidence in her and lacks nothing of value. But at the end of the day, if they got full confidence in us, why? Never mind. That's another story. That's a whole nother chapter. So listen, write those sticky notes down. I mean, write those quotes down, your affirmations, and put those things all over your house if you need to. Because that's what I did. And you know, it might work for you, but it might not work for you. But that it's needed. Keep the list next to your bed and read it first thing when you wake up before you go to bed, or post them on sticky notes or in your bathroom mirror and read them to yourself while looking into your own eyes. I got out that bed and I said, I wake up and I said, Lord, thank you for waking me up on your march. Get set, go. Put my feet down on that floor, looked in the mirror and said, hey, you are somebody. You got the right to live, love, and matter. Go be great at what it is that you know how to do. And then I started my journey with reading that book. And that all of that stuff just led me to continue to grow, to continue to prosper, and to continue to release and continue to heal the things I could not see and keep shifting. See, people see you, but yet they are afraid to get connected with you because they be scared to go on a journey. Y'all better go on this journey, honey. This journey is something serious and it's worth it. So once you do that, I don't know if you journal, but I'm a journalist. I love to write. I love to put my notes in on paper. If I don't write it, I talk it, I type it. And so I write in a journal every day, or I type it every day. But when I first started, I had to do it for 21 days straight. That was the goal breaker right there. I got past 21 days, I could do it every day. So this is why I encourage you, if you get past your 21 days, you could do something every day for your good. Every day. And you just gotta be. Yeah. You just gotta be real, you know, real, purposefully driven to do a great thing. Right. And so I pray that people get out their own way 2026 and going into 2027 to really become a better version of themselves. Like, seriously. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's about you growing, it's about you releasing. And people say they ready, but some people don't be ready. They just don't be ready. They don't. They don't be ready. All right. They don't be ready. And so when you go on that journey of 21 days to reflect on what experiences throughout the day, the experience you have, your thought process out throughout the day, you take that old story and you change it with the new belief. And when you change it with that new belief, you live it out, acting it out. You are noticing what happened, not placing blame or judge on anybody, but you're noticing what happened. Acknowledge the progress that even noticing the old story reflects. It reminds yourself of the new story and consider if is anything you can do differently in the future. Then you record a video of yourself. Record a video of yourself reading or telling your old story. At the end, tell yourself why you are so committed to changing this story. Then read your new story and watch the video daily for 21 days. I did it. Complete the Uncovering Lies activity in the course, which lasts for 7 days. And upon completion, continue reading the truths to yourself every day for another 14 days. And at the end of those 21 days, You can continue these activities or return them anytime. So you write on your paper, I will do X, Y, and Z every day for 21 days. At time of day, I will do X, Y, and Z to make this easy to remember. Put the materials someplace easily to access, and then set your alarm to go do it. Y'all, get out your way. Get out your way. A sister needs you. You need a sister. You need a brother. And that's what it's about. 21 days, and it will change your life. All right? 21 days, and it will truly change your life. So I'm just excited that I went through that journey. And when you peel off those layers, start considering the new story you have written and what you have identified that you truly want in your life. And any other changes that you wish to make to beliefs that you hold. You got this, y'all. You truly got this. And I know that somebody's out there listening, and I pray that they apply this stuff to their life, because it's important for you to take the given tools and apply them, because not everything in this world is free, and not everything in this world is healthy. Okay. So be honest with yourself, be very vulnerable with yourself, and be very active with what you are wanting to do for your good in life, who you are as a person, and go live it out, because that's what it's about. Truly, that's what it's about. Learning those true divine steps and putting myself in that pattern, I'm telling y'all, is the best feeling in the world. Healing the things that I cannot see, best feeling in the world. Opening my mouth and speaking to the things and to the people that really need to hear what I gotta say, it's a whole different feeling. And so healthy everything is needed in this world, but nobody knows how to get to those things if we're not getting started as their true life coach or coaches. I rebuke that devil in the name of Jesus. See, you got me on it. It's amazing. Y'all see it. That's it. And you can feel the pressure just coming down. So amazing. But discernment is on me. So I rebuke it. I know when something is trying to, and it's not easy. So be confident when you are figuring this stuff out. Get this book, read it, then make that shift, then start making life changes that reflect your new story, who you're becoming, not who you was or where you've been, and level it up. Had the stories in it, but hey, level it up, because it's time to go. If it's already done and mentally in my head, it's like the confidence level is through the roof. It's the belief to figure things out. What is next? What is why? Why is it next? And what are we going to do with the next movement to make that shift? That is with your own personal life. And I say this because building that Resilient Talk TV show, building it, putting things in play, some people, you had to slow down because things had to be dropped off on some stuff. I mean, I'm only human. It's all about getting out your own way, Diamond, and doing the fundraisers that can help people also get into those places and spaces, and with the interviews and those that want to see people grow and thrive. I really said it. I don't really think I have sometimes the right things on my team to pursue or to push through. So I have to go back myself and do a reflection, a reevaluation on what it is that I'm missing, right? And when you do that, you have to be honest with yourself. That's all it is. So I pray that you get out your own way and make something happen for your good the rest of 2026. I love y'all, beautiful people. It's been 30 minutes. Make sure you connect at 7 p.m. We're going to release that emotional Open Heart Sunday. She's going to release that emotional blueprint. Be there. Hey. I like my type of music. I don't know what type of music you like. He said somebody called. They said they needed some help. I don't own the rights to that music. And I let them